More tips on manifesting. There are some definite little secrets about manifesting that they don't teach you in school, in our culture. Maybe they learn it in India or some of the Asian countries where they practice meditation when they're young. But Western world has been, I think, sorely remiss in teaching us how to go within in order to manifest. Maybe it was done intentionally. That's what the word is now, that we've been kept from having this amazing wisdom, knowledge, ability to understand that we are master manifestors, because it doesn't behoove the ones that like to pull the strings and manipulate societies in a way that benefits them financially in every which way to let us know these things. But I'm here to teach you. You can manifest. And one of the biggest ways that you manifest is by really becoming that thing that you desire in your mind. In other words, step into it, be it. Don't let any doubt ever creep in that it won't happen. That's why when you need something, like a place to live or a car, a new car because yours is falling apart, or a better job because you're not making enough money, or things aren't going well where you're working, you can manifest it a lot more easily than if it doesn't really matter one way or another if you manifest it. When you're living in that state of mind, sometimes nothing happens. But when you really have a burning desire because it's do or die, you've got to make it happen, there will be a way that it will open up somehow, some way, because the universe, the laws that are governing us in the invisible world of spirit will work to our benefit when we let go and we rely on them to solve our problems. But as long as you're always going to, I have a problem, and you're not looking at, I have a solution, you're stuck. You've got to get yourself unstuck. You know, one of my favorite teachers, I've had many throughout my life, but he used to always say to me, when I'd get on the airplane, sometimes he'd say, just remember, you're not in the airplane is in you. And I used to really contemplate that and think, what does he mean by that? The airplane is in me, I'm not in the airplane. Well, over the years, I've figured out everything is in our consciousness. So when I got on an airplane, the atmosphere that I was in, the way I related to it, the experience I had, the level of safety I experienced, and lack of fear, because you're up in the air 35,000 feet, usually cruising along. All kinds of things can happen up there, but they generally never do. It truly is the safest way to travel. But he used to say that the airplane is in you. You are not in the airplane. It was in my consciousness. And everything, the house you live in, your job, the people you hang out with, they're in your consciousness. The way you perceive everything happening in your life is in your consciousness. So if you want to live a better life and be a better manifester, go for the solutions that you want. Don't dwell on the problems. Forget about the problems. There's always going to be problems in this world. That's the way the world is set up. It's a world of duality. And you wouldn't know what good is if you didn't know that bad was on the other end of it. So focus on the good, and the good will manifest in your life. That's how it works. And you'll be amazed at how things will start to just show up magically when you need them. I just had one happen a few minutes ago where I was offered some very nice things that I wasn't expecting out of the blue. And you just never know when the phone's going to ring and somebody's going to offer you something fabulous. So work on yourself, work on your inner child. Stop feeling that pain that triggers you all the time when certain things come up, because that's what you need to work on. You need to neutralize it. You need to dissolve it, because it is affecting every cell in your body. You know, your greatest fear will come upon you. I did that to myself when I had a terrible, terrible, terrible fear of cancer. I can't tell you how fearful I was because I didn't know that we could heal ourselves. I didn't know that what you put your attention on is what manifests in your experience until I really dug into metaphysics and started studying it in depth and got it that no matter what, you can overcome anything in this three-dimensional world. And the world is moving into the fourth dimension and higher. So join the club that's raising the vibration because it's really pretty exciting. And go to my course on my website, rebeccatripp.com. I love to share with people how you can free yourself from negative emotions and negative programming to reach a higher frequency and attract more good things into your life.